to lay out the company's longer-term vision and what he calls is the start of a new industrial revolution.
On NVIDIA, go back there in the AI trade with the Milius head of technology research, Ben Reitzies.
There are many algorithms, computer graphics is one, that you can operate completely in parallel.
NVIDIA has made a huge breakthrough in quantum computing with its new centers. It's a big step forward. Originally designed for gaming, these chips are now crucial for major advancements in virtual reality and machine learning, making processes much faster. Why do experts agree that a quantum computer was only as powerful as the first Game Boy before this discovery? Let's explore how NVIDIA's latest innovations could completely change our world. NVIDIA's path to computing's future. Just 8 years, the power of a single chip has grown 1,000 times. This isn't just progress. It's a huge jump forward, thanks to companies like NVIDIA constantly pushing technology further. NVIDIA recently introduced new computing centers that have taken quantum computing to new heights. This isn't just another step, it's a major shift that could change how we use computers forever. Let's dive into the story of NVIDIA, a company that has been leading the way in accelerated computing since it started in 1993. In 1999, NVIDIA made a big splash by creating the graphics processing unit, which changed the PC gaming world. This invention didn't just change how we see computer graphics, it also paved the way for the modern age of artificial intelligence. The graphics processing unit is now a key part of many fields, driving progress in digital technology. Right from the start, NVIDIA saw that graphics processing units could be used for more than just gaming. They realized these powerful processors could handle a wide range of computing tasks. This led them to explore quantum computing and other advanced technologies, pushing the limits of what computers can do. The development of graphics processing units has made processing faster and more efficient, which is essential for complex calculations and the growing fields of virtual reality and machine learning. But this wasn't the most impressive part. As NVIDIA kept innovating, it played a major role in the evolution of computing, constantly updating its technology to meet the needs of the fast-changing digital world. This ability to adapt has kept NVIDIA at the forefront, helping shape the future of technology. Through their persistent efforts and groundbreaking innovations, NVIDIA has not just kept up with technological advancements, they have often been ahead, predicting and creating the future of computing. Yet, the story doesn't end there. NVIDIA's journey is filled with numerous milestones that have redefined what's possible in the tech world. Their continuous drive to push boundaries and explore new frontiers in computing showcases their commitment to innovation and excellence. And as technology keeps evolving, NVIDIA remains a key player, influencing the future direction of the digital landscape. This change is crucial for industries like healthcare, finance, and automotive. These fields need powerful and efficient computing. With NVIDIA's new solutions, they can process large datasets faster, leading to quicker insights and handling more complex tasks. It's not just about speed. It's also about making computing power more accessible and affordable for many uses, like artificial intelligence and deep learning. But that's not the end of the story. NVIDIA's transformation is a significant step toward the future of computing. It shows how important it is to adapt and expand to meet changing demands. With their new focus, NVIDIA is shaping the future of technology, making it possible for various industries to achieve more than ever before. NVIDIA has recently made a big step in quantum computing with its new Cuda Q centers. These centers mix the tricky ideas of quantum mechanics with NVIDIA's advanced technology. Quantum computing is a new field that aims to solve problems too hard for regular computers by using the basic ideas of quantum mechanics. With these new centers, NVIDIA wants to make quantum computing more practical and easier to use. This could change how we handle tough computational problems, offering solutions we thought were impossible before. By adding quantum mechanics to NVIDIA's strong infrastructure, they can greatly boost computational power, opening up new possibilities in science and technology. But that's not the only exciting part. As NVIDIA keeps pushing forward in both artificial intelligence and quantum computing, they're proving themselves as a leader in tech innovation. This isn't just a big deal for NVIDIA, it's a huge leap towards the future of computing. It promises to change how we understand and interact with technology. These advancements could reshape industries and help solve some of the toughest issues we face today. But the challenges don't stop there. The potential impacts of these breakthroughs are vast, possibly changing how entire industries operate and improving our ability to tackle complex problems in society. Cuda Q plays a key role in quantum computing. Many companies that are working on quantum processing units depend on Cuda Q. Its strong and flexible design makes it a favorite for businesses adding quantum computers to their operations. Quantum processing units are very different from regular processors. They use quantum mechanics to do very complex calculations at amazing speeds. But this isn't the most exciting part. As technology moves forward, Cuda Q is changing many fields. By mixing traditional computing with quantum mechanics, it boosts computing power and creates new ways to solve tough problems in various industries. This is why Cuda Q is more than just a tool. It's a bridge to the future of computing, pushing the limits of what computers can do. Imagine using the basic features of tiny particles like electrons or photons to do calculations in a completely new way. This fresh approach to computing uses these particles to solve problems differently than our regular computers. This new way of computing can solve some really tough problems much faster than our traditional computers. Cuda Q is an important platform in this field because it's open source and free for anyone to use. This means people all over the world can use, change, and improve it without paying anything. Plus, it's compatible with any type of quantum processing unit, which makes it very popular. No matter what kind of quantum processing unit you have, Cuda Q is designed to work with it, making it a top choice for many companies that use quantum processing technologies. As one chapter ends, a new revolution in computing begins. Revolutionizing computing, the Cuda Q Breakthrough. One of the best things about Cuda Q is how it combines the power of quantum computers with supercomputers. Supercomputers are known for their huge processing power and are usually used for very complex calculations. By bringing together the strengths of both quantum computers and supercomputers, Cuda Q creates new possibilities for advanced computing. But this isn't the only amazing part. For example, think about qubits, which are the basic units of quantum information. Qubits are very delicate and need exact conditions to work properly. The combination of quantum technologies and the strong design of supercomputers that Cuda Q offers is a promising solution to these challenges. This teamwork not only makes quantum computations more efficient, but also opens the door to big new breakthroughs in the field. But that's not the end of the story. This blend of technologies helps solve the difficulties that come with handling qubits, leading to better computing performance overall. It's not just about making things faster, it's about finding new ways to do things that weren't possible before. The collaboration that Cuda Q fosters between different computing systems is a big step forward in overcoming the toughest challenges in quantum computing today. But there's still more to explore. Quantum computers are very sensitive to disturbances caused by noise. To manage this problem, tools like Cuda Q are essential. They help improve the performance of quantum algorithms, which are step-by-step methods used to solve problems on quantum computers. But that's not all. Another important benefit of Cuda Q is its potential to enhance artificial intelligence. Quantum computing offers new ways to process and analyze large amounts of data, making artificial intelligence systems smarter and faster. With Cuda Q, researchers can explore how quantum computing can tackle complex artificial intelligence issues, leading to more advanced and efficient artificial intelligence technologies. Cuda Q is a significant innovation because it combines the strengths of quantum and traditional computing. This helps companies integrate quantum technologies, solve important challenges, and unlock new opportunities, especially in fields like artificial intelligence. But there's more. NVIDIA's Cuda Q platform is paving the way for the future of computing. By making quantum computing more accessible and user-friendly, it promises to integrate advanced computing technologies into everyday applications. This breakthrough not only boosts computing power, but also opens up a world of possibilities for future technological developments. At the ISC High Performance Conference in Hamburg, Germany, NVIDIA shared some exciting news about their progress in quantum computing. They introduced their new open-source Cuda Q platform. This platform is designed to mix quantum computers with traditional high-performance computing systems. This combination is a big step forward in computing technology. NVIDIA announced that 3 top supercomputing centers in Germany, Japan, and Poland will start using this new platform. These centers will add quantum processing units to their current NVIDIA accelerated computing setups. The Cuda Q platform is expected to make these systems much more powerful, allowing for faster and more complex calculations. But this wasn't the most surprising part. NVIDIA's collaboration with these international centers marks a major leap in using quantum technology for more applications. By bringing quantum solutions to well-established research facilities, NVIDIA is setting the stage for groundbreaking discoveries in science and technology. This could lead to significant improvements in areas like drug discovery, climate research, and financial modeling, where huge computing power is essential. The partnership between NVIDIA and these supercomputing centers shows the growing global interest in quantum technology. As these high-performance computing systems gain quantum capabilities, they will set new standards for speed and efficiency, transforming research and innovation. This move not only shows NVIDIA's leadership in the tech industry, but also their commitment to working together to solve complex computing challenges. This initiative highlights NVIDIA's dedication to pushing the boundaries of technology and fostering global collaboration. The advancements in quantum computing they are driving will likely change how we approach scientific and technological problems in the future. Centers focused on advanced computing are making big strides by combining both quantum and traditional computing technologies. This combination aims to solve complex problems more effectively. In Germany, the Johnson Space Center at Forschungszentrum Jülich is adding a new piece to its supercomputing puzzle. They are introducing a superconducting quantum processing unit, developed by IQM quantum computers. This quantum processing units will boost the already impressive capabilities of their Joules Booster supercomputer. Joules Booster is notable for being Europe's first exascale supercomputer, meaning it can perform at least a quintillion calculations per second. This amazing speed allows it to handle huge amounts of data quickly. Joules Booster is powered by 24,000 NVIDIA GH200 superchips, making it one of the most powerful computers in Europe. But this isn't the end of the story. In Poland, the Poznan Supercomputing and Networking Center is also upgrading its system by adding 2 photonic quantum processing units. These units, made by Orca Computing, will enhance the center's data processing and computational speed. This move highlights a growing trend where supercomputing centers across Europe are not just improving their infrastructure, but are also exploring new possibilities with these powerful machines. But that's not the most surprising part. These advancements signify a broader shift in how Europe is approaching supercomputing. Centers are not just making their machines faster, they are also expanding the potential of what these machines can achieve. A UK-based company specializing in photonic quantum computing is teaming up with a new part of a supercomputer. This new part will use the power of NVIDIA's H100s, a very strong chip series made by NVIDIA. Meanwhile, in Japan, the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology is getting ready to add a quantum processing unit from Quera to its ABCI IQ supercomputer. This supercomputer, which will be ready early next year, will have 2,000 NVIDIA H100 graphics processing unit. It's also designed to work with future quantum hardware, making it a leader in Japan's computing technology. Just as things get exciting, even more advancements appear. The quantum leap in scientific discovery. This step forward is part of a bigger global trend. Around the world, 9 new supercomputers are now using NVIDIA's Grace Hopper superchips. These advanced chips are made to speed up scientific research and discovery by handling and processing large amounts of data faster than ever before. This global move towards NVIDIA's technology shows a big change in computational science, pushing the limits of what's possible in data analysis and exploring new areas in technology. And that's not all. This embrace of cutting-edge technology is helping scientists and researchers around the world make breakthroughs that were once thought impossible. It's an exciting time for technology and science, with new possibilities opening up every day. Imagine a world where supercomputers perform an amazing 200 exaflops of calculations every second. To put it simply, that's like doing 200 quintillion calculations each second. This incredible speed isn't just about raw power. These machines are also designed to be energy efficient, making them powerful and eco-friendly. One example of this technology is the supercomputers using NVIDIA Grace Hopper superchips. For instance, the XA1HE in France, created through a partnership between CEA and Evident, shows the power of collaboration and advanced technology. There's also Helios at the Academic Computer Center CIPHET in Poland, and the Alps at the Swiss National Supercomputing Center, made by HPE. These machines represent the height of modern computing. With NVIDIA's cutting-edge technology, supercomputers around the world help researchers and scientists tackle some of humanity's toughest challenges. They contribute to breakthroughs in medical research that might cure diseases and new insights into climate change, leading to innovative environmental protections. The possibilities are endless. But that's not the whole story. Think about the Isambard artificial intelligence at the University of Bristol in the UK, and its newer version, Isambard 3. These supercomputers aren't just collections of hardware and software, they are symbols of hope for the future. With these advanced tools, scientists speed up their research and discover findings that could change how we approach health, the environment, and more. Each calculation helps us understand our world better and improve the quality of life for everyone. At the University of Bristol, there's an amazing artificial intelligence system called Isambard Artificial Intelligence, led by Professor Simon McIntosh Smith. This powerful tool is helping the UK become a leader in artificial intelligence research. Isambard Artificial Intelligence isn't just an impressive piece of technology, it's also sparking collaboration and innovation worldwide, bringing together a global community focused on open science. But that's not all. Other major institutions around the world are also using groundbreaking technology. For example, the Los Alamos National Laboratory and the Texas Advanced Computing Center in the United States are working with NVIDIA's Grace CPU superchips and the Grace Hopper platform. These projects aren't just about new tech. They're changing the way research and development in artificial intelligence is done. This trend shows a big change in how we explore and innovate scientifically. Supercomputers like Isambard Artificial Intelligence are leading the way, making huge impacts across different fields. The combination of these powerful machines and the smart people using them shows how transformative artificial intelligence technology can be. As these tools become more common in scientific research, they make way for discoveries that once seemed impossible, starting a new chapter of knowledge and understanding that will shape the future. But this isn't the only thing happening. Institutions worldwide are racing to harness the full potential of artificial intelligence, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The conversation is about how NVIDIA's advanced technology is making a big difference in science and discovery. With NVIDIA's powerful tech behind supercomputers worldwide, researchers now have more computational power than ever before. This boost in processing power is speeding up research and helping solve major issues like climate change and developing new medicines. These ARM-based supercomputers are not just improving current systems, but also expanding what's possible in science and technology. Each improvement in computing power leads to new discoveries, paving the way for more innovations. But that's not the only exciting part. NVIDIA's artificial intelligence research centers are also making a big impact. These centers are not just about technology, they are driving new research in quantum computing. The study of rubidium-based qubits at these centers opens up thrilling possibilities, potentially transforming many fields by using these unique quantum bits. Overall, NVIDIA's technology in supercomputers does more than just speed up calculations. It changes how we solve scientific problems. Each new breakthrough powered by NVIDIA not only solves current issues, but also paves the way for future discoveries. This shows that the relationship between technology and science is constantly evolving. The world of quantum computing, small particles called qubits, are changing how we handle and understand data. These particles are carefully managed with laser beams to perform calculations in quantum computers. One interesting use is rubidium atoms in precise atomic clocks. Because they are very consistent, rubidium atoms are very reliable, making them key components in large quantum processors. But this isn't the most fascinating part. Poznan's Supercomputing and Networking Center quantum photonic systems are using single photons, the tiniest bits of light, as qubits. These photons, which work at telecom frequencies, are important for research in fields like biology, chemistry, and machine learning. The technology that uses these photons is not only powerful, but also flexible and expandable, fitting various scientific needs. Both the Advanced Institute of Science and Technology and Poznan's Supercomputing and Networking Center are at the forefront of quantum computing research. They each focus on different types of qubits and applications. Their groundbreaking work is paving the way for major breakthroughs that could change many areas of science and technology. Each breakthrough brings even more potential for discovery. The future of hybrid systems. However, there's more to the story. A collaboration between Orca, NVIDIA, and Poznan's Supercomputing and Networking Center has led to the creation of a hybrid system that combines quantum processing units with graphics processing units. This partnership is vital for both developers and users, as it marks the beginning of a new era of supercomputers. These advanced machines merge quantum and traditional computing capabilities, offering unparalleled processing power and speed. This combination is not just a step forward in computing, but a door to a future where the full potential of quantum computing can be used across many scientific and technological fields. At Johnson Space Center, something exciting is happening. Teams are combining the power of quantum computers with the super-strong Joules Booster supercomputer. This blend is changing today's technology and setting the stage for future breakthroughs. Simple terms, Johnson Space Center can now tackle big, complex problems like never before. By adding a quantum processing unit to the already powerful Joules Booster supercomputer, they are boosting their computing strength. This is especially helpful in areas like quantum computing, chemistry, and material science. With the quantum processing units and Joules Booster working together, researchers at Johnson Space Center can create new materials and explore chemical processes more deeply. This combination lets them simulate and analyze complex scenarios faster and more accurately. But this isn't the only impressive part. It's a big leap in technology and shows what's possible when different types of computing power join forces. Quantum applications are not just ideas. They are being used right now to simulate chemical processes and solve tough problems. These new systems show how quantum computers can improve what classical supercomputers can do. The quantum processing unit in these systems uses superconducting qubits. These qubits, which are tiny electronic circuits, work like artificial atoms and need to be kept at very low temperatures. NVIDIA's quantum computing platform is leading this tech revolution, giving tools to organizations like Artificial Intelligence, Johnson Space Center, and Poznan's Supercomputing and Networking Center. This helps them explore new areas in scientific research by combining quantum and traditional computing in supercomputers. These advancements are big steps forward in technology, bringing us closer to finding answers to some of the hardest questions out there. But this isn't the only amazing part. Through these collaborations, we are not just solving pressing global issues, but also making remarkable breakthroughs in different fields. Progress in quantum computing might lead to discoveries that seemed impossible before. starting a new era of scientific and technological innovation. Join the conversation, share your thoughts on these developments, and stay tuned for more exciting updates in the world of advanced computing. Since it started in 1993, NVIDIA has been a leader in fast computing. Today, the company is making big moves in quantum computing. Back in 1999, NVIDIA changed the gaming world by introducing the graphics processing unit, which changed how we see computer graphics. This big step forward not only helped advance artificial intelligence, but also pushed many industries forward. NVIDIA has grown from just focusing on graphics processing unit to becoming a key player in all types of computing. Now, they offer big computing systems designed for data centers, helping many sectors by making powerful computing more accessible and efficient. One of NVIDIA's latest innovations is the Cuda Q centers. These centers are important because they combine quantum mechanics with NVIDIA's current technology. Quantum computing is a new and advanced area that can solve problems traditional computers can't handle. By mixing quantum mechanics with its strong infrastructure, NVIDIA is making quantum computing easier to use and setting a standard for its practical applications. But this isn't the only exciting part. This step puts NVIDIA at the front of quantum technology, bringing new opportunities for the future of computing. With its continuous work in artificial intelligence and quantum computing, NVIDIA is leading the way in tech progress, opening up new and exciting possibilities. People who work with quantum computers rely on Cuda Q because it's powerful and flexible. This platform makes their quantum processing units work better. Unlike regular processors, quantum processing units use the special traits of tiny particles like electrons or photons to do their jobs in a completely different way. This unique method could solve some problems much faster and more efficiently than normal computers. Cuda Q is special because it's open source, meaning anyone can use and improve it for free. Plus, it works with any type of quantum processing units, making it very versatile. Businesses that use quantum processing units love this because they can pick the best quantum hardware without worrying about compatibility issues. But the best part is that Cuda Q can easily link quantum computers with supercomputers. Supercomputers are extremely powerful traditional computers that can handle very tough calculations. By combining the unique strengths of quantum computers with the sheer power of supercomputers, Cuda Q creates amazing computing possibilities. This integration can solve really complicated problems faster than ever before, making it an essential tool for advancing computer science. The world of quantum computing, qubits are the building blocks of quantum information. These qubits are very delicate and can be easily affected by outside disturbances, called noise. This makes quantum computations tricky because noise can mess with the stability and performance of qubits. To solve this problem, a technology called TOQ has been developed to handle and reduce this noise, making quantum algorithms more effective. Quantum algorithms are detailed sets of instructions designed to solve problems on quantum computers. Cuda adds another layer to the power of quantum technology by combining quantum and traditional computing. This combination opens up new possibilities for artificial intelligence. Quantum computing offers new ways to process and analyze huge amounts of data, potentially speeding up artificial intelligence performance and making it smarter. With Cuda Q, researchers can explore how quantum computing can solve complex artificial intelligence problems, pushing the limits of what artificial intelligence can do. Exploring further, we find endless possibilities ahead. Quantum and classical computing's new era. Cuda Q represents a major technological step forward by blending the best features of quantum and traditional computing. This mix makes it easier for businesses to use quantum technology and helps solve big challenges in the field. By simplifying this process, companies can use the power of quantum computing, leading to technological advancements that we once thought were far off in the future. The Cuda Q platform is an amazing tool that helps smoothly mix quantum computers with regular computing systems. Its open-source nature allows more developers and researchers to explore new possibilities in computing. This important development is shown by how supercomputing centers in Germany, Japan, and Poland are adopting the platform. These centers are now able to add quantum processing units to their NVIDIA-powered systems, greatly boosting their computing power. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The Jülich Supercomputing Center in Germany is getting a big upgrade with a superconducting quantum processing units made by IQM Quantum Computers. This quantum processing units will be added to the center's Joules Booster supercomputer, which is known for being Europe's first exascale supercomputer. This means it can process huge amounts of data incredibly fast. This integration is a big step forward, showing how combining quantum and traditional computing can solve complex problems faster and more efficiently. And this isn't just about current challenges. NVIDIA is paving the way for a future where quantum and artificial intelligence technologies spark innovation in many fields. This boost to supercomputing centers signals a new era in computing, with big leaps forward in science, medicine, and technology. But that's not the whole story. NVIDIA's advancements mean more than just powerful computing. They're about creating tools that can lead to breakthroughs we haven't even thought of yet. This is just the beginning of what could be a revolutionary change in how we approach problems and find solutions. But that's not the only exciting development. In Japan, the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology is preparing for a big leap forward. They plan to add Aquera quantum processing units to their ABCI IQ supercomputer system. This system, which will start operating at the beginning of next year, will have 2,000 NVIDIA H100 graphics processing unit. The ABCI IQ supercomputer is designed to work smoothly with upcoming quantum hardware, making it a leader in Japan's computing technology. However, this isn't the most exciting part. Across the world, we are seeing the rise of 9 new supercomputers. Each of these promises to deliver unmatched computational power and advanced technology, marking a significant step forward in the world of supercomputing. At the heart of today's tech revolution are the NVIDIA Grace Hopper superchips. These chips are designed to boost scientific research and discovery by handling huge amounts of data at lightning-fast speeds. To give you an idea of their power, they can perform 200 quintillion calculations every second. This level of speed is incredible and sets a new standard in the world of supercomputing. What really makes these supercomputers special is their mix of speed and energy efficiency. These chips use advanced artificial intelligence, making them not only powerful, but also good for the environment. Eco-friendly supercomputers like XA1 in France, Helios in Poland, and Alps in Switzerland run on NVIDIA Grace Hopper superchips. These systems, along with Earl Artificial Intelligence in the UK, are leading to fast discoveries in important areas like medicine and climate science. But the exciting part doesn't stop there. NVIDIA's CA centers are leading the way in quantum computing by exploring quantum processing units. They are making big strides, such as researching rubidium-based qubits at AIS and using individual photons as qubits in Poznan's Supercomputing and Networking Center Quantum's photonic systems. One notable achievement is a collaboration between Orca, NVIDIA, and Poznan Supercomputing and Networking Center, which has created a groundbreaking hybrid system that combines quantum processing units with graphics processing unit. This blend is being tested at the Johnson Space Center, where they are adding a quantum processing unit to their Joules Booster supercomputer. This mix is set to push quantum computing further, especially in fields like chemistry and materials science. NVIDIA's new quantum computing platform is changing how places like Johnson Space Center and Poznan Supercomputing and Networking Center do research and come up with new ideas. By mixing quantum computing with regular supercomputers, they are moving beyond the usual limits, opening up new possibilities in science and technology. This isn't just about making computers faster or more powerful. It's about changing what we can achieve in these fields. Could this power be misused as we edge closer to limitless scientific potential? Leave your comments and subscribe for more.